Welcome to Comic Power. I am your host, Comic Killer 72. Today we're doing a new segment called the Quick Flip. In comic book investing terminology, the quick flip normally means you have something for a very short period of time that you sell for a profit and had no intention of holding it for the long term. At my channel, I'm going to incorporate the phrase quick flip and make it mean promotions and quick descriptions of future programs. And really fast, down and dirty comic book news, and always under 7 minutes. And we'll cover a lot of different topics in a short period of time. This is not a replacement for Wicked Wednesday or any other program. It's an addition. Okay, now that you understand, let's go ahead and get right into it. First off, football season starts tonight. That has nothing to do with comic books, but I'm a big comic book fan, so I had to acknowledge it. My favorite team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Go black and gold forever. But for real, I do want to address the Marvel issue. I don't hate Marvel. There's a very small but vocal minority of you that believe I actually do hate Marvel. I view Marvel as sort of like a family member that drinks too much. And the drinking is probably coming from the marketing team, which appears to have more pull than the creative team because they're relying on gimmicks to sell comic books. The over-proliferation of variants, venomizing everything, putting out way too many titles, and the unethical practices, sort of like how they're using Todd McFarlane's name to try to sell comics, using recycled artwork he did almost 30 years ago, and passing it off as though it's a new variant. I just want to say that I'm not on the payroll of any publisher, so I can speak freely and talk about whatever I want. I'm just a guy with a YouTube channel with give or take about 1,000 people that subscribe to it, and about 90% of the feedback I've gotten has been positive. Marvel eventually is going to have their moment, sort of like DC, when they folded the New 52, said, hey, this is a mistake, we apologize, scaled back the number of titles, and upped their quality. Now Rebirth looks outstanding. I got nothing but great stuff to say about it. So if a publisher is doing good, I'm going to tell you about it. If I think that they're screwing up, I'm going to tell you that as well. Here are 4 things that Marvel is doing right, just to show that I am not biased. First of all, Star Wars. All the Star Wars stuff they've been doing has been outstanding. The regular Star Wars, Darth Vader, the Dr. Aphra spinoff, Han Solo, spectacular stuff. Number 2, Unworthy Thor is one of the best miniseries and story arcs I've read in the existence of comics. It is tremendous. That's a trade paperback you definitely want to go back and get if you missed it. Number 3, I've done 70 speculation picks of the week since I've started it, and Marvel has more entries than any other publisher with 19. Image is second with 16 entries. If I hated Marvel, why would they be leading this category? Number 4, I have defended Marvel in their push for diversity. Marvel has taken a lot of crap for it. Some of it I don't think is substantiated. Marvel may have not executed some of these things correctly, but I see what they're trying to do and I support it. Even if some of it has been clumsy, but think about it. You're trying to expand your market to more demographics and more people. What's so bad about that? That brings me to the rant. The rant is going to be a new program that I'm going to do. It's going to be all audio. It will have one static picture, which will look like this. And I'll basically ramble about whatever specific topic I want to talk about on it. My regular style programming, what you're looking at right now, requires a lot of editing to get done. So it takes a lot of time to put out these videos. But something like the rant, I'll be able to put it out pretty quickly because it will require virtually no editing whatsoever. Think of it as like a radio program. You'll be able to listen to something like this when you're driving. And I will be able to go into more specific detail about a particular topic. In addition, what it'll do is it will help me separate in my journalism the commentary from the objective reporting. On the objective reporting, you report the news for what it is without any particular viewpoint. You say, here's the news. So Wicked Wednesday will be more of that. And therefore, it will also be shorter as well. And the rant will be the commentary of, here's my opinion of what I believe is going on about this particular topic from my specific point of view. So the rant program will be more critical in nature, so I can take some of those elements out of Wicked Wednesday and put them in there. That brings me to some schedule changes with Comic Power. I'm getting married pretty soon, so I have to do some condensing for a short period of time. I normally do 2 videos a week, but between September 20th and October 4th, I'll scale it back to just 1 video, which will be Wicked Wednesday. Between October 5th and October 23rd, there will be no videos whatsoever. So you're not going to get a Wicked Wednesday for October 11th and 18th. They won't exist. I apologize for that in advance. So I will be back in time for the October 25th Wicked Wednesday. If you want to give a gift for the wedding, the best thing you can do is buy some of my comics at my eBay page listed here. And you don't have to buy anything out of obligation. You should buy because I got some great stuff out there. And my feedback score is 100%. I have a big Star Wars bundle sale that's going to go live this Thursday night. I will talk about that in another video. After my wedding break, I'll be talking about stuff like Thor Ragnarok. I have a special top 10 for that I know you're going to enjoy. The movie drops on November 3rd, by the way. Also in the future, I promise to talk more about investing. It can get real confusing and very overwhelming very quickly if you don't know what you're doing. I'll do a show soon called Investing 101. It can start you at the very beginning so you know what you're doing and you're not out here just wasting money. For right now, I would tell you to get on social media, on Google groups, and go to some of the groups that I am a moderator at, such as F.A.C.T.S, which stands for First Appearance, Comics, Trends, and Speculation. The other is SICK, which stands for Speculate, Invest, Collect. So I advise you to join those, follow some of the topics there, lurk around a little bit, and speak up and say hey to the group. They're very friendly guys out there. We have spirited debate, but we keep it friendly, and there's no trolling or any of that other type of mess allowed out there. And if you don't know something, just ask. Someone will be glad to help you, and they're not going to make fun of you for not knowing something. I'll put the links in the description below. Also, there's been some recent casting for the Teen Titans in live action. I will make sure I take some time out to talk about it pretty soon. If you already haven't done so, be sure to subscribe to this channel and give it a thumbs up and share these videos on social media so others can learn about the channel. This is Comic Killer 72 for Comic Power saying bye-bye.